And hello again, everybody. This is GrooveSim with some Star Wars Battlefront action once again. This time it's going to be in skirmish mode. We're going to face some walkers from the Rebel Alliance side. And Walker Assault. I remember Walker Assault from the old Star Wars Battlefront. It was a lot of fun. We'll see how this goes. This is my first ever attempt at Walker Assault, and I can tell you I ended up choosing Hoth at Twilight. Once again, as the rebels, and hopefully, you enjoy this. But let me tell you straight up, since I'm not real strong when it comes to the controls yet and where everything is on the map or the maps, it seems rather noobish, you might say, my walkthrough here. Because it is. It's complete and utterly noobish. And oh god, I forgot to edit this loading screen out. My bad. But whatever. Just enjoy the moment, I guess. In the last video, I was playing battle mode, I guess. And on Tatooine, I was talking about, the bots, the AI, and all that. What I discovered here in Skirmish for assault mode is at least the AI does seem, the teammate AI seems to pay attention to the objectives. They go for the objectives. They don't keep them very long, but they go for them. And we have to activate uplinks so that our Y-wings can lock on and hopefully destroy the walkers. And goodness, my God, I am so sorry I didn't edit this out. I'm going to the next video. I'm going to make sure I do. This is ridiculous. Finally. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's kind of disgusting how long the loading is. But now we're going to select our weapon. I think I go for a long range here, a rifle, a blaster rifle, marksman rifle, or whatever. Or maybe it's a heavy. I don't remember. This was yesterday, and I'm doing my voice today. In fact, I edited today. Now I'm doing my voice. I think I wanted to try something different. Maybe I go for the heavy. It's your guess is as good as mine. I think in this one I actually go for long range, yeah, and see how that goes. But I remember the old Star Wars Battlefront on the Xbox, the original Xbox, and that one and Star Wars Battlefront 2 were both so much fun. And the bots were even really good, at least that I can recall, during those versions. Remember, that was back in the days when LucasArts was still, doing video games, and so was LucasArts Entertainment studios that did it, and I think the also, was it Gearbox, or I'll have to double check that, to see who else helped develop it. But I know it was hella fun, and there was a decent story mode. There was, it had all that. And what I'm finding with this one so far, as we finally, 6 minutes into this video,
activate the uplinks in
begin
order to
the Walker Assault defense. We're defending against the Walker Assault, I should say, as the rebels. The visuals are superior, no doubt, to the old Star Wars Battlefront games, but it's superior really to a lot of games. No doubt about that. But there are some things that hold this experience back for me so far, and like I said in the previous video, I want to give it a proper going through. I want to go through or play through. I want to test some waters. Not just test water. I want to dive in and see how much enjoyment I can get out of this. And who knows? It might turn. I might really start enjoying the game. I put that missile launcher there in the wrong spot. I just, being a noob. It might have helped me if I put it in a better spot. But I'm just learning all this stuff, Yeah, I mean, it's got all the ingredients to be a great game.
We have activated an uplink station. Prepare for enemy counterattack.
But it just seems like there are certain things that could have been done better. Maybe it needed more time with. And again, the two things that stand out in my mind are the AI and something. DICE, I think, needed some time to figure out how to reduce the loading times to get into a match, and just to back out to a menu. I love the visuals. I love the audio. You can hear the sounds around the battlefield, and
the uplink station has been activated.
People shouting out. There are the constant radio transmissions, and the blaster fire, all the particle effects, and the flames, the snow. I mean, it's got so much detail visually and in terms of audio. There's no denying, those are top-notch, well-produced aspects of this game. But like with any game, you can have all the eye candy you want, but if you don't have functionality and the gameplay down, for someone like myself, I mean, we might hop into it for a while, but it's not going to entice us to keep coming back. And really, it doesn't take much more to entice me to come back, but what it lacks is huge, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's so close yet so far away from being the kind of game I'd want to jump into. Now, I have to be honest, I'm not hating. These are my impressions so far. And you know, I love the Star Wars brand, I guess. The movies, really, outside of Star Wars Battlefront for the original Xbox, the only game I've ever really loved Star Wars is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic from BioWare. And that was an awesome game. I still have it. Still have an Xbox. I still go back to it and play it. I do have 2 as well, Sith Lords. But the first one was better than the second. Simply due to the fact that there wasn't enough time to do a proper ending for the second one. You know, it seemed kind of rushed. And kind of detracted from it overall. But you know, I can tell you that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was an awesome game. If you never played it, it was awesome. It had some issues with the audio and with the frame rate. You know, slow down, if you will, polite way of putting it at times.
Well done.
Especially if there's a lot going on. But it was awesome. I loved Knights of the Old Republic. Absolutely adore it. One of my all-time favorite games. I get destroyed by the AT-AT. You know, and other than that, Star Wars games to me have pretty much fallen into one familiar theme, and that is essentially just milking the franchise, milking the brand. There was another game, I can't think of the exact name of it, for the PlayStation, Star Wars. It was a decent game. I can't think of it. It had some extra modes in it, and it was pretty cool. Can't think of it off the top of my head. You know, it's not one that stands out immediately, but it was a decent game. You know, I'll give it that. But other than that, I've not been drawn to Star Wars video games because they all seem so tacky to me. You know, most of them. You know, just
Uplink station engaged.
Well done. Basically exploiting, you know, Star Wars fans' weakness for the franchise, you know, and just put out anything there is in Star Wars in it and sell a bundle, right? To me, it takes more than that, you know, to lure me, to turn me on to a franchise and or a title.
We've activated the uplink station. Well
but
done.
again, you know, that's just me. I realize, you know, people are going to disagree. If well, might even name some more titles which have, in their minds, been awesome that I haven't mentioned, and that's cool. I know there's some space fighters, you know, X-Wing and TIE fighters, and, you know, all that, and I did play some of that. I remember trying out, what was the name of it? For the 3DO, it's called, they had Luke Skywalker in it, and it was just nothing but space combat, and it was called X-Wing Commander, I think.
Well done.
Try that out. You know, I know people are into that. And for its time, you know, it was considered a great game.
Setting up for their attack run.
So, I mean, there are exceptions to what I'm saying. You know, as far as basically a milk machine, or you know,
Firepower on it.
franchise or brand. Now in this match, I mean, I noticed my teammates, like I said, did go for objectives. I also noticed it, and plus I'm being such a noob, you know, I'm really not being much help in this match. I'm just trying to figure out where everything is, and you know, I'm trying to find some pickups and you know, power-ups and collectibles and things like that. Kind of exploring and you know, activated an uplink there, or trying to, and now I need to defend it and playing some objective and going around the map, just kind of getting a feel for it, where everything is. Pick up this disruptor rifle, and honestly, I didn't know what to do with it. Not working. Not working there. Disruptor rifle is only good for, I think, other players, or maybe turrets, things like that, but maybe I was too far away. I don't know. Something I have to figure out, feel out, and see what it does. Again, noobish is what I am. And really, I'm holding this thing, and I remember thinking, like, I want to drop it. I want to use it. I want to get something else.
We've lost the uplink signal. Reactivated.
There I am, taking aim again, and nothing's happening. Oh man, I can imagine anybody that's played this quite a bit, you know, just shaking their heads right now, just shaking their heads.
Uplink station engaged.
Yeah, this first match is a fail. It's a total fail. Absolute fail. On every conceivable level, I get nothing accomplished. We get pwned. And I remember hearing that the Rebel Alliance is really outgunned and on the short end of the stick, you might say, when it comes to Walker Assault. That if you want to win, you have to go with the Empire, and that might be the case. I don't know.
Y-wing tracking signal.
And look what I use here. The disruptor rifle. Yeah. Or disruptor blaster. Whatever. And I guess I get to pick up a hero, but it's over.
Our friends are counting on us.
Yeah. I pick up Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. Rest in peace. And it's too late. As you can see up top, we are just getting absolutely pwned. And there it is. It's all over with. A few seconds. So now I need to figure out her powers and how to use them. And, but at least we got to see a hero pick up here, you know. In defeat. A thorough whooping. So we'll see on the next one. It's going to go a little better. Here's a little preview.
The walker needs protection.
action for a little longer.